up, guys? Freedom1 here, and welcome to my live reaction for Hunter x Hunter, chapter 376, Determination. Alright, guys, so over these last few weeks, not much has actually gone down within Hunter x Hunter. Not a lot at all, and honestly, these live reactions are pretty boring, to be honest. It's just me sitting here reading. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Hunter x Hunter. I love the series. I just want something a bit more exciting to go down, and I'm just waiting for something, and I know something's coming, but it's like we're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and nothing is happening. The last most exciting thing was Camilla going after Benjamin, and that was what, about 4 chapters ago, maybe longer. So hopefully something goes down this week's chapter. Let's find out, guys. I am extremely sorry to inform you that we cannot grant you an audience with His Royal Majesty. Please just wait until the next banquet. It's going to be too late by then. That's why I bothered coming here like this in the first place. Chapter 376, Determination. Well then, can you at least give Father this letter for me? Prince Hackenberg is currently in negotiation with the guard of the Whip Passage. The most I can do is pass this letter along to the Grand Chamberlain, Sir Morishi. Though I still think it best if you gave him the letter yourself at the next banquet. Okay, let it reach Father. Alright? I'll be back tomorrow with another letter. And until you let me meet my father, I'll keep coming back day after day. Again and again. So this is Prince Hackenberg. He doesn't want to be a part of this succession, so he's not interested in becoming the king or the ruler. He just wants to get out of this. Alright, so it looks like we're going to a court. After being shot at by the first prince's private guard, Muse, second Prince Camilla then simply retaliated in self-defense. Afterwards, she gave chase to the fleeing Muse, only to be met with the first prince's private guard, Ukrinov, and the first queen's family guard, Volov. When she ended up at gunpoint, she felt that her life was in danger, which is why she was forced to fire back. Therefore, this case comes down to a simple matter of justified self-defense. We demand the first prince and his personal guard hand over Muse for the attempted assassination of the second prince, and we hereby indict the first prince himself as the one who ordered the assassination. Objection. Spraying off 10 rounds at first Prince Benjamin, who himself was unarmed and not restraining, was clearly excessive. And furthermore, we are not sheltering Muse. Then we request a search of the first Prince residential quarters, Your Honor. We also request a search of the second Prince residential quarters. Very well, I shall put in a request for the Royal Army to search both quarters. Okay? So we are able to confirm Muse's whereabouts. Both princes shall be confined to the VIP area and placed under surveillance. You may have your usual security detail attached to you, but when going outside, you will be under the observation of someone appointed by me. Court is adjourned. So, alright. So they're going out. We've got Camilla, she's off with her guards. Prince Benjamin's off with his guard. Unfortunately, she managed to evade arrest. It does not matter. Muse Owl sees through all. Okay? No matter where she may go or what she may do, I've got my eye on her. Okay? So that's part of his thing. So he can look and he can literally watch her. Third day, 10:05 a.m. 3 down, another is still inside. Close the door to the living room and none of you move. Bill, close the door to the bedroom and don't open it until I'm there. It's the same culprit. Muchen was attacked the moment he entered the toilet. So it's possible for them to observe and give orders from afar. He must be a manipulator. Again, is everything alright? Please stay there. The criminal is clearly targeting people who cannot use net. As long as you're with me, you'll be safe. Okay? In the mere 10 seconds since we heard him scream, he completely dried up. Then being taken by surprise, he likely had no means or resisting at all without access to Nen. It's gone. I don't see it anywhere. It shouldn't be so small that it could escape through the vents. The user most likely released his Nen. More importantly, we need to give an explanation in the living room. About what? In this situation, it would be strange at all for people to think we might be involved with what happened here, since everything that has happened until now has seemingly happened to our benefit, especially Muhan, who I just had an altercation with the other day. Okay? That tells us this whole lectures and information about Nen is just a bunch of sweet talk to lure us all in. And then they plot to kill us off one by one. I thought it sounded too good to be true from the get-go, so it was all a lie. Please wait. Everything I said about Nen is true. This is by no means a conspiracy on our part. You're planning to continue the lessons and slowly whittle through our numbers. And if your classes do end, then you'll just sweep it all under the rug and pretend you had nothing to do with it. We need to call the Royal Army in immediately. It's obvious which of us the judge will side with on this matter after all. It's true. Their side is much more logical and they have more than enough circumstantial evidence. Even with royal privilege, this is a worst case scenario. At this rate, we could all be arrested along with the Queen and Prince. I cannot allow them to call the Royal Army here like this. I have to convince them to continue with the lectures somehow. Excuse me, if I may say something. Okay. Coming into the enemy's territory and then going to the bathroom. Don't you think that was far too careless? First incident with Barrigan was certainly an ambush. But I think this incident here was simply negligence. First off, the lecture only lasts 2 to 3 hours. For that period, it's not too much for us to be by the book security guards and be alert and vigilant. Is it? We've already split up into 3 groups. So if each of us look out for one another and act together, there's no way this type of attack will be able to work on us, right? I have heard what you have to say, but unfortunately, we do not fully trust you members of the Hunters Association at face value. Oh, there are rumors that you have infiltrated the succession contest to try to worm your way into the inner circle of Kakin. And you know what? You know what they say? Where there's smoke, there's fire. I see. So what you're saying is that apart from being a battle among the princes, the succession war is also a battle amongst those employed by it to vie for position. Well done. Well done on that. Okay? That holds absolutely no interest or relation to us hunters. We hunters work to our fullest ability to complete our current job, and once it's done, we move on to the next. As far as this Nen training is concerned, your job is over already, isn't it? You already know about Nen. Now that Barrigan is dead, what reason do you still have to be here? Gathering information on the other princes? Defenses is a very vital task. Besides, I'm under the Queen's orders. Can you even hear what you're saying anymore? Spouting off random claims without even thinking them all the way through like that? Not one of us, humble servants, loyally carrying out our Queen and Prince's orders, are raising up a fuss and trying to quit on our jobs. So if you want to quit so badly, then why don't you just quit on your own? Stop trying to take everyone else with you. If you want to call the Royal Army, then they request they come and collect the body. But if you all plan to indict the 8th Queen Otio and her bodyguards, then I'll indict everyone here of the same thing. If these lectures stop, well, then we'll fail our mission. Criminals who will have escaped, and we'll lose our chance to possibly do something useful. As long as there are people that want to continue, I believe the lecture should proceed as scheduled. But the ones that will decide are you. Okay? Valentine, come here a moment. You sure this is going to be okay? You're going to suspect us anyway. It doesn't matter. Thanks to you, we'll be able to continue with the lectures. I'm grateful. No need to thank me. Besides, it's something I need your help with as well. Can I borrow a Bill for about 10 minutes? So Bill's the guy who's guarding the Queen. We're going outside. We can see the boat now. I see. It's worth a shot. Yes. Maybe a one-sided communication, but I thought I might be able to give information to them in room 1013 this way. But if I stood in front of the door by myself, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good, would it? I'd stand out like a sore thumb. So then you want to pretend to be talking to Bill there while you give information through the door. Hunter has returned to the room, but due to special circumstances, I don't know if I'm able to return myself. Isn't 13th Prince Mariam's Nenbeast is inside the empty room, so I've heard. If the need arises, I'll try making contact with it, but for now, I'd like to prioritize this dimension. I want to buy as much time as possible to save as many princes as I can. For that, I need the lectures to continue as well. That's why I'm staying here. 10 minutes, right? Thank you. Okay, so it looks like they're going off. Melody? Come here for a second. Yes, ma'am. Help me with my studies. Huh? What? You're gonna say it's pointless since I'm gonna die anyway. No, not at all. It's fine. I know best of all just how true it is. But I'm a bit of a contrarian, so I always get motivated in situations like this. You're the next youngest in this room after me, which means you're the closest to being a fellow student, right? Beep, 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 beep. The sound? Is it a mosquito? No. By the way, what's your best subject? She's sending Morse code. Can you hear me? If so, answer music. Okay. So he's like, click. Study wasn't exactly my strongest suit, but I guess I'd have to say music. What? Are you trying to pick a fight with me? Does it look like I called you over here to study music? Never mind, I'll do it myself. Get out of here. Go. I'm sorry, pardon me. Kitchen cupboard, bottom left corner, deep inside. So Melody's like nodding, like, okay. So it looks like he's heading to the kitchen. Alright. Adults can't hear it speak in using secret mosquito sounds. She really thought this through, all in order to survive. I will save her, no matter what. Okay. Now we're going back to this guy who's found this coin. Another one dropped out of the sky this morning. At a glance, there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary at all with them. But assuming these were created by the Nenbeast, with your experience, what kind of effect or ability would you suppose they have? For conjured objects, they are generally broken down into two broad categories of effect. First is producing an effect that works the same as a real tool or weapon. The other is a supernatural effect that would only be possible through Nen. As far as my research has gone, there exist no objects with the same design, therefore it is not the former, which means it is likely a kind of catalyst that produces supernatural effects upon fulfilling certain conditions. Third Prince Zhang Lei's Guardian Spirit Beast, a composite conjurer type ability that activates multiple abilities upon satisfying multiple conditions. Okay? So in other words, you don't know anything about it either. When the owner of the coin satisfies the conditions, multiple abilities shall be invoked. Okay? Fourth day, Wednesday late night. So, it appeared. I get it now. This magic only works once a day. Now that I think about it, I was pretty wiped out when I came back from the tunnel yesterday. Where should I try going today? I got lucky that Kachin happened to be on her bed yesterday, but if one of her bodyguards had seen it, that would have been bad news. And more importantly, can I really go anywhere with this? If perhaps it can even take me off this boat, then I can go together with Kachin. Okay. I need to investigate this further. First, I need to find out if my theory is right and I can really only use it once a day. If so, Can I use it again as soon as the day changes, or does it need to be 24 hours? How far can I travel with it? How many people can I take? Does a door appear in the location it takes me to? Is it possible to have the place you come back be different from the place you left from? Once the door appears, how long will it stay around without you using it? Once I leave the door, I don't even know if I'll be able to get back where I came from. Can I turn back halfway once I've entered the tunnel? Can I change my destination while I'm on the way there? There's so many things I need to figure out still. I can't waste even one single chance. I need to carefully think this through to go to the most efficient use of my investigations. First off, I'll confirm if I can enter back through the exit and if it's possible to change the location of the entrance from the exit side. If the worst should happen and I'm not able to return, I'll set the exit to the room just to be sure. To this room just to be sure. The place I want to go is right next to this entrance. The door isn't appearing. It's not opening. Its appearance hasn't changed at all. Could it be a one-way street from the entrance, or maybe the exit appears as soon as I open the entrance? Let the investigation commence. With my magic, I will save Kachi. Okay. Muhan was killed? Yes, the killer was a Nen user. The assassin was likely one of the two people in room 1014. So far, the killings have only been carried out during the lectures, but we can't say if it was one of the Prince Wobbles people or someone else. Should I still continue participating in the lectures? What do you think? Is someone without the ability to use Nen is targeted? They're as good as dead, though there are ways to avoid being targeted in the first place. Prince Wobble side has claimed that they can teach Nen in 2 weeks, so I think regardless if that's true or not, we should continue until then. I see. This is just my impression of him, but I don't think their bodyguard leader, Kurapika, is lying. The Hunter Association members' goals are to guard the princes until we reach the new continent. In other words, they want to do all they can to prevent assassinations until then. Therefore, it is likely enough to believe they are trying to create a stalemate by leveling the playfield and teaching everyone Nen. For the most part, I agree. Are you prepared then? If you choose to continue, what do you mean? Okay. Is a Nen user with the type of ability that can control people, right? This act of teaching may be a condition for activating that very ability. How terrifying. One of the most important skills to have in a Nen battle is the ability to be able to consider every single possibility. He's already doing it with more speed and depth than I can. This wound is also probably one of the required conditions for the Prince's Nen Beast. Okay? If you do intend to continue, then on the last day of training, when you come back here, regardless if the Nen training was real or not, you will need to bring a gift to prove you are innocent and still of sound mind. Understood. I will continue. Okay. Just 11 days left. There's still enough time to teach the Prince Zetsu. Okay. Theta, yes sir. I should be ready now, no? For that water divination thing. Not yet. If you fill your head with needless information, it could be counterproductive. Of course, it's always best to find out as soon as possible. Come on, my talent isn't seriously sick, isn't it? It's fine. You don't need to hold my hand the whole way like that. Let's just take the shortest route. If you know your opponent's type, then it's easier to prepare countermeasures. Fine, but I did warn you. Okay? This reeks. What the hell is this? I've never seen anything like this before. A specialist. And a seriously sinister looking one at that. Everything about this man is completely out of the norm. Chapter 376, end. Alright guys, so not a lot actually happened in this chapter either. Just more information, more planning, more... It's very much a stalemate type of thing, so I'm not expecting anything crazy, but I still kind of want something. But anyway, guys, that is all from me. As always, let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought of this chapter. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Smash that little bell. It's dinging already, and it will ding every time I upload. And as always, I'm Freno1. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction. Peace.
Run away!